Hey, welcome back. Or if it's your first time coming on by, welcome to Pretty Jazz Designs. Over here, we just do a little mixture of everything. Preferably, this episode is going to be about safety tips. So, in the meantime, pull up a chair, cop a squat, grab you a drink, or whatever you need for your extracurriculars, and take a seat because Jazz is taking the wheel. So, I have a lot of topics on hand, but safety is a priority for me if you don't know. So, we're just going to ramble through about a good seven basic tips that I think as women and men, of course, but as women, we need to just take account of. And sometimes we do things that are everyday things that almost everyone has to do, but we don't see the simplest dangers in them. So let's take a look. And let's just see what we can do to try our best to keep ourselves out of harm's way. Number one, getting gas. So this is just a thing my mom used to say and still says, but I firmly stand on this. Get gas in the afternoon, preferably before 3 p.m., that is. But get gas when the sun is high in the sky, when the sweat buds are dripping. Get gas when there's not a lot of people present. And I'm one to say quickly, keep going. We're not waiting in line for gas. Gases are like liquor stores and McDonald's. They're on every other corner. Keep going to the next gas station. You have the 3 cents to spare. Even the 10 from this one to that one. Because it's going to cost you 15 cents to wait in the line to get the gas. But anywho, nevertheless. So, what I'm saying is, get gas at an early time. And you don't have to worry about it. And hopefully, for those that have children, you've gotten gas before you had to pick the bunch up. So, boom, that's another thing crossed off the list. So, my first safety tip, ladies, get gas in the daytime. Number two, we all know Pretty Jazz loves a good drink, but I do shop at Sam's Club and buy in bulk, or my partner will go get it for me. Or if I am just casually shopping, I might go in the liquor store. Preferably, I don't like it, just not my cup of tea. But I will go, and I also just try as well as the first to go during the day and early during the day because I'm a person that likes to, plan out my days or weekends. So I know if I'm gonna have a drink at 3 p.m. because I'm already ready for it at 9. Not in an alcoholic way, JK, JK. But what I'm saying is I try to map out what I'm gonna do. So if I know, okay, we're gonna make a drink, or I have a YouTube video that I'm gonna prepare, and I need to make a cocktail or a mocktail, I just feel like, okay, let me get up and get my day situated as if I was making dinner. I'm not gonna go, to the grocery store and get my ingredients at 6 p.m. even though I'm not cooking till 7. I would like to have already had my ingredients. So the liquor store is number two. Don't go to the liquor store after 8 p.m. And the reason I picked 8 p.m. is just because by 8 p.m. the sun has set and it is now dark in Los Angeles area, that is. But some other places, we're on the West Coast. So just try to be, knowledgeful of your surroundings. And for some women, that's your neighborhood. You grew up in that area. You know the owners of the store. Okay, you're very comfortable. So then that's your answer. You are comfortable and, they know your family. It's a very family scene, but for some of our liquor stores, they are not. So number two, do not go to the liquor store after 8 p.m. Moving along. This one is a touchy situation because some women they don't know the difference between knots and butterflies. And I literally mean knots in your stomach or butterflies. So number three, if your stomach balls turn into knots, listen to your stomach, which is considered your conscience. Now let me reiterate that. If you're getting ready to do something or someone tells you to do something or it's time to do something and your mood just drastically changes, you just feel sluggish, you feel like anxious, you just don't know, You're at a standstill. You're contemplating. That's your conscience talking to you. You need to listen, because that's all you got at the end of the day. If something goes left, right, up, or down, when you get to that 10 by 10, and I'm being very dramatic, that 4 by 4 cell, only thing in there is you and your conscience. Not the person who told you to do it, not the person who suggested you do it, not the person who made you do it. Just you and your conscience. So, listen to your conscience. And unfortunately, ladies, sometimes those butterflies, they do turn into knots. They do turn into knots. And that smile and that giddy feeling turns into anxiety, and you become anxious. That's not a good thing. It's time to pay attention to yourself. Pay attention. It's hard, but you gotta do it. Number 3, your stomach balls into a knot. Please pay attention to your conscience, ladies. All right, moving along. Number 4, if something makes you uneasy, speak up. Speak up. Please speak up. Even if you have to do it in a sense of asking a question and using other people to make it an example, speak up. Because when you don't speak up, people take your silence as an agreement, or people take your silence as a sign of weakness, and they know at that moment they've got you. You won't say anything. You might have an opinion, but you won't dare speak it. You know what to say and what not to say. You know what. No, if you have something to say, ladies, speak up. Once again, as I always say, volume warning. I get a little touchy when I'm talking about certain things. But ladies, speak up. Speak up. Because his attitude now is going to be the same 10 years from now when you speak up. Or a lot worse. So speak up. Good, bad, ugly, sad. If it's somebody's birthday and he's doing all the congratulations, you just say, hey, let him know I said happy birthday too. You throw your 2 cents in there. So you can engage their reactions. How they feel about you speaking, talking to someone else in a non-threatening manner. Just telling someone else happy birthday, they need to relay that message that you gave to their friend. That's their friend and their side. But you are their partner, so you have the right to say congratulations as well. Pay attention to the signs. Unfortunately, I'll give negative ones, but if you get a hush or a shush or a stop or what's wrong with you and how dare you or why would you sit down, or God forbid you get strike, that's a red flag. You need to pay attention. That's not okay. You are a person. You have the right to speak up. You have the right to agree to disagree. That doesn't mean you're right and he's wrong or she. The point is, speak up. Ladies, we have voices and they will be heard, okay? Don't let nobody mute you. You will speak up. You don't have to be malicious when you do it. You don't have to be angry when you do it. But please speak up. Because I watch a lot of women behind bars and incarcerated testimonies and their interviews. And 50 out of 100 automatically, out of the first few moments when you let them speak, the first things that they all agree on is they wish they would have spoken up. So I'm here to convey their message. Ladies, speak up. There's nothing wrong with it. And if someone makes you feel like voicing your own opinion is a problem, no, ladies, that is the problem. You are a person. You matter. Okay? And don't let anyone ever make you feel any different. And if they do, see the previous videos. But I have a way for you to get away from them as well. We don't tolerate that. You are a person. You will be respected and you will give respect. Not give to give, but you give it because they're a person and they deserve it. And you will receive the same in return. And if not, all right, you turn around and they show them your back. Okay, honey? Okay. Now, number 4. If something makes you uneasy, speak up. Moving along. Number 5. In order for you to stay safe, in the end, not at that moment, but in the end, ladies, do not, I repeat, headphone warning, do not make up excuses for your partner's behavior. And once again, that does not only mean physical, this is also including verbal. Do not make excuses for them being rude to you. Do not make excuses for them being disrespectful to you, or your children, or your parents, or your siblings. Those are all the people in your inner circle. And if they decide that they want to disrespect them, they're disrespecting you. That is not allowed. Do not make excuses for them. Do not. You didn't do anything. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. You're not below them. You didn't make them mad, so this is what you get. No, absolutely not. You are an adult, and you will be respected. And you will not, I repeat, not, ladies, make excuses for your partner. They did what they wanted to do on their own accord. So they will face the repercussions on their own. Just as well as if they won that lottery, they won that on their own. Correct? Correct. Number 5, do not make excuses for your partner. All right, we're almost to the nitty gritty at the end. If you're still here, please put thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Please put a thumbs up below in the comments and let me know you're rocking with me. Number 6. This is just back to the, what's in your possession and taking care of, watching your surroundings, ladies. Stop carrying wads of cash. You can now go to 7-Eleven if you have Cash App. And through Cash App, there is an option where you can do add cash, and then they'll just scan it and add it right to your card. Right to your card through the register. Scan your phone, hand them the cash. They'll insert that into the computer and boom. Ladies, stop carrying wads of cash. It's not cute. You're not popping. You're making yourselves a target. Okay? Please stop. We don't want to be easily, accessibly robbable. Okay? Yes, I made those words up. They're all made up. Stay with me. So, we don't carry wads of cash. It's not even cute. I don't give a damn if you dance. It's still not cute. Black cards are cuter, honey. Heavy metal ones are what we want. But anywho, stop carrying wads of cash. Because when we open our purses, we have all this money as if that means something. Stop. That means you're a target now. And as you see, everybody wants to rob everything moving. We will not be an easy target, ladies. All right, just a simple one. Number 6, stop carrying wads of cash. And if you know what a wad is, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about $300, lady. I'm talking about some of us that carry that $1,000 off the top. He got us, and here you go your little money from so-and-so. Like I said, take it to the 7-Eleven, let them put it on the card. 7-Eleven, take it and put it on the card. All right, number 7, pretty jazz followers. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. We are on the last one. This one, I've recently decided to add to the list of safety tips overall. It would have been number 1, but it's okay. Let's this really is number 1, but Number 7. When you go and meet someone online, you've done a little research that you think is research. You've asked the questions when I mean research. You've asked everything possible. You've communicated, you FaceTimed them while at work, you FaceTimed them in the middle of the night. You've hit all the bases of making sure there's nobody on the side of him or her, and you're trying to make sure, you two are compatible. That is beautiful. I need you ladies to do one thing for me. Ladies, call that FBI best friend of yours, because we're going to need her assistance. Ladies, when you meet someone online or in college, because, sometimes they could have come from wherever, do a background check. No, that will not cover all the bases, but it is a great start. Okay, ladies? Please do a background check. The reason I say this is because, I'm sorry, it's 2023. Literally. where a woman was arrested for locking her two oldest children in a basement, still in this country in 2023, and playing and letting the other ones roam the house freely. We still have things going on in the world that are horrible. And it's not a secret. And if someone has done something, it's not a secret. It is public record. If you've been convicted or you have had TROs on you, temporary restraining orders, that is public record. Even if it was 3 years ago, we deserve the right to know. Once again, even if it was 10 years ago for child endangerment, we deserve the right to know. It's not okay. People try to sweep things under the rug. The fact that the law was involved and it is on paper, on record, it is not okay. It's not okay. Yes, granted, people do change, but not all of them. And the fact that I had to pull this up on a background check and I've known for 6 months and you have not one time just mentioned, just want to clear the air and get it off your chest, is a red flag. I'm sorry, it just is. Unfortunately, people need to be honest and upfront about what's going on. Okay? You gotta be careful, ladies. You gotta be careful. Casanova may be Chocanova, okay? Okay. So now, these are your 7 safety tips. And again, number 7, when you meet someone online, in my opinion, or in college, you need to do a background check. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pretty Jazz Podcast. Topic of safety tips for ladies, 1 through 7. If you have any topics you want me to talk about, just leave a comment below. And I will gladly do a little research, toss in my little sprinkled opinions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.